The excitement has started.
My very close friends, who I've known for 10 years or more, had this horrendous shock diagnosis for their lovely son, really out of nowhere, from being a very healthy boy, same as all of our friends and their families' children, and then there was this cancer diagnosis. And it was literally like that. It was just from being, okay one day to having stage 4 cancer. Very early on, Jess and Cole were told that they had to start this chemotherapy treatment immediately and that the longish term plan would involve them having to raise £250,000 to complete his treatment. I picked £10,000 as a target. I knew this was 750 miles. I knew it was a big challenge.
We've got our first visitor, my gorgeous cousin Anna.
From the beginning, it was going to be myself and my husband. Then we had a very early realisation that we couldn't both go away for 7 days. Once we realised that Dave wasn't going to be there for the middle part, my hairdresser agreed to step in. I was just telling him about it and he said, if I can get leave, do you want me to come with you? I said, yes please, that'd be fantastic. There's a lot of love from people, and that was one thing I really felt on the ride, that we talked to people up and down the country and everybody wanted to help and everybody felt touched by it. I've never planned a bike ride, as in I've never had to route map from A to B, even just to go out for a little cycle, because I always cycle where I know where I'm going. So I've never had to do that. I found I was quite anxious about that because once you get out of your own county and you get out of your own area, you've got to actually know where to go, and that caused me a few sleepless nights. So that was a real challenging part of the whole event, was just working out where to go. I definitely had a low point in the Lake District, and it was at the highest point of a hill that we just didn't need to do. I'd say the parallels between the highest point of the route and the lowest points of my experience go hand in hand, definitely. As we approached John O'Groats, and I knew that the physical challenge was going to be over and that we'd smashed it and we'd done it, I was so excited to see the children, and I kept hearing on my phone the donations pinging in. I could hear it through my headphone that I had on for the navigation. And it just didn't stop on that last day. It was literally just like a till ringing in. So I just felt incredible. I felt very proud. And yeah, I knew that it was going to be a success and that we were going to hand that money over. And it just felt like the proudest day of my life.
And what do you want to say to Yvette and Dave and Dan?
Thank you.
Aren't they amazing? They've cycled from, where did they start? Oxford. And where did they end up? Where did they cycle to? Scotland. It's a really long way, isn't it?
Yeah. Now can I listen to it?